All right, y'all. So Jadakiss recently dropped a song called In the City. And as expected, whenever a legend like him releases new music, the streets gonna talk, man. But aside from the general excitement of getting new bars from rap's elite, there's a particular line that's sparking some conversation where Jadakiss raps, Drake got the bitches, Kendrick got the West Coast.
Drake got the bitches, Kendrick got the West Coast.
What do you mean by that?
Now let's be real. Anytime Drake or Kendrick Lamar is mentioned in hip-hop discussions lately, it turns into a full-blown debate about who's better, who's more influential, and ultimately which side you on. It's unavoidable at this point. I mean, the battle that played out between them has left the culture divided, and every little mention of their names gets dissected to the fullest. But when I first heard this line, I didn't immediately take it as a shot at either of them. To me, it sounded like Jadakiss was just playing the middle ground, observing the game a little bit from a distance and making a general statement. But he does follow this up with, I'm just outside looking for the best quote. When it went wrong, it usually became violent.
I'm just outside looking for the best quote. When it went wrong, it usually became violent.
Now, if we take that as a direct follow-up, it's almost like he's saying that the way they was talking in this situation in this day, that shit would have went violent. I mean, we've seen some real tension in this Drake versus Kendrick situation, and Jadakiss, being a veteran in the game, understands that rap beef often escalates beyond just lyrics in his time. But look, let's entertain the idea that there's some subtle shade here, right? If this was meant to be a dig at one or both artists, then what is he really saying? Let's talk about Drake got the bitches, right? Now, in one way, that could mean Drake is known for making music that appeals to women. That's no secret. I mean, he has a massive female fan base.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I know you know how I feel. How do...
Oh my God. What the hell is even that?
It could also imply that Drake's music lacks depth or range to transcend past a certain demographic, that his appeal is mostly surface level, catering to a specific audience rather than delivering meaningful, timeless content. And let's be real, dog, that's an argument some hip-hop purists have been making for years. Then you got the lyric that says Kendrick got the West Coast. Now, on the surface, that might just be stating the obvious. I mean, Kendrick represents the West, but if you read into it a little bit more, it could be seen as a way of saying that Kendrick's reach is limited. That outside of the West Coast, maybe his influence isn't as strong as some people think. Now, we all know that that isn't true. Kendrick is a global artist and his impact is felt everywhere. But in the context of this line, it could be perceived as a way of minimizing his dominance in the culture. And let's not ignore the fact that the East Coast, specifically New York, has been feeling a little left out of this entire rap war. With all the back and forth between Drake and Kendrick, the focus has mainly been on the West and Drake. I mean, the East, they haven't really been a factor in this fight. Could Jadakiss be reminding people that New York still has something to say? Maybe. It wouldn't be the first time an NY rapper threw a little jab just to make their presence known. Now, the one thing I did find interesting was the way fans reacted to this bar. Someone even reworded it saying, Drake got the Kendrick got every coast. That right there, that tells you how differently people interpret lyrics. To some fans, Jadakiss' original bar needed correcting because they felt it downplayed Kendrick's reach and gave Drake too much credit in the wrong way. And some women took offense to the original line, with one user saying, sorry, Kendrick got the real women and Drake got the OV ho nick. There's a difference, and I'm from Boston. You NY ninjas are a piece of work. You let that trash run hip hop for years, and now y'all got something to say. Just be quiet. You got your flowers during verses. Now let Kendrick have his time. Now, that's some strong words right there, but it shows you how passionate fans are about the current state of hip hop. People aren't just listening to the music, they taking sides, drawing battle lines, and making their voices heard. To be real, man, at the end of the day, Jadakiss is a respected MC, and one thing we know about great lyricists is that their bars are always open to interpretation. Some might see this as him inserting himself into the Kendrick-Drake battle on behalf of the East Coast, like slightly. Others might see it as nothing more than a casual observation about the state of hip-hop. And then, of course, there are those who think that he's just having fun with the moment, throwing a quick line into the mix without any deeper intent, dog. But one thing is for sure, the West is running the game right now. Can't lie about that. And Kendrick is at the forefront. And we're gonna see a lot more references to this battle in rap songs moving forward, and most of them probably will be subliminals. The ripple effect of this beef, it ain't going nowhere anytime soon. But what do y'all think, man? Was this a jab at Drake, a jab at Kendrick, or both, or none at all? Or was it just Jadakiss doing what he does best? Rap. Let me know in the comment section, man. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if you rocking with the content. And if you want to support the channel a little further, make sure you join the membership. The membership gives you access to all the member videos, and you get access to videos first before they drop for everyone else. Till next time, it's your boy Goods, BigZoeTV. Let's go.
I send them back, they send them shots. They know Cuban got his block. Okay, let's get it started. They know Cuban got the juice. I got all my jewelry on it, plus I'm hanging out the roof. I keep big fire on me, that why I ain't never spook. And one time for Giuliano, ain't my nigga what it do.